Hey everybody, this is Killer B23 here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build your own mag pouches. Now it is about 10 o'clock on a very sunny, very nice Friday. Um, I don't have work today, so I'm going to be doing a little video to show you guys um, what I did. Now, what you're going to need to just start off to tell you, you're going to need a Sharpie, a razor blade, some like cardboard from like cereal box I would prefer, or maybe even stuff a little stronger. Um, and super glue. You're gonna need super glue. Um, so yeah, and what you're gonna need to do is take a piece that is 2.5 inches tall, okay, 6 inches long. You're gonna cut a piece. You're gonna want to measure it out so it's nice and straight, and you can even make it rounded around these edges. I think I'm gonna do that, but because it catches a little bit on my belt, but or not on the belt, on my belt loops. But it works fine. What you're gonna want to do is cut a piece 2 inches tall, 2.5 inches tall, 6 inches long. You could do it shorter, but I wouldn't. And for the mags, I have Glock 19, 9mm, 15 round mags. Okay. Now what I do is what I have is a about I don't know, I'd say a little more than halfway covered up. Okay. And that gets it to where it stays in there nice and firm. You know, it doesn't. I mean, I'm shaking it around pretty well right now. It stays in there nice and firm, but it comes out smoothly. It comes out when I want it to come out, which is, what you want. You don't want it to be popping out, left and right. Now this one is the first one I made. Well, the first solid one I made. It took a couple trial and error. This is the first solid one I made, and this one, what you do is you just cut that piece that I told you, then you put that there. Okay, then you take another piece and you want it about the same length. Actually, you want it the same height. You want it 2.5 inches tall, and you want it about, I don't know, I'd say about this long, about 5 inches, 5 inches long. You want it just long enough to where it goes like this. Okay, excuse the nicotine patch. I'm ex-smoker, but I'm just gonna use this as an example because I don't have any cardboard sitting around here. You're gonna want to take your mag, okay, whatever mag you have, whether it's a Smith&Wesson or whatever, Then you're gonna want to take it and wrap it around like this, around your mag like that, like a cigarette, I guess. Um, but you're going to want it long enough to where it overlaps. See, this isn't long enough. You're going to want it long enough to where it overlaps each other. Not too far overlapping, but just enough to where you can super glue it shut. Okay? And once you get it far enough to where it's wrapped around it, you're going to want to take your super glue, okay? And you're going to want to put it right on the end, right on this seam, okay? Then you're going to take your overlap part and then just fold it, okay? Then you're going to want to hold it like this, or with the mag in it. Just hold it shut. Not You don't want it too tight though. You want it loose enough to where your mag will slide in and out when you want it to. You want to be able to pull that mag out. You want to be able to pull that mag out fast, stick it in your gun and cock your gun, go, ready to go. Okay? You don't want to be sitting there trying to pry it out of your thing. Yeah, sure, it'll stay in there nicely, but like I said, it's not necessary. This one, is very, very smooth, and and it doesn't fall out. And I'm not pinching it either. I'm holding it on parts that don't even have anything to do with holding it in. But yeah. So this is the single mag, the single mag holder. And what I did was I thought to myself, well, how about a double mag? I mean, what this looks like it could work. You just, instead of putting one of these in the middle, you put two, one right here and one right here. So I did that. I made a double stack, and this one looks a little worse. But yeah. Oh, and also I don't know how I forgot this, but you're gonna need duct tape too, of course. You're gonna need duct tape, this razor blade or a razor blade, a nice sharp razor blade, a Sharpie. I'd say a ruler and some cardboard and super glue. So anything that should be laying around your house. And you don't need a ruler. Just estimate. Make it yourself. The first one I made, I didn't use a ruler, and it came out fine. Um, but yeah, and this one holds both of my Glock mags perfectly fine. And I know what you're thinking. Flimsy, these things are pretty sturdy. I mean, I'm holding it like, of course, this part is like a little flimsy, but it's supposed to be. It's supposed to flex around your body, and I mean, it's they're pretty stiff and pretty sturdy. I do maneuvers where I have this on my belt, and I lay down and I lay on it and roll around on one knee and leaning over, just taking. I do different maneuvers like that, tactical stuff to where I just practice my abilities, and I always am training, always, which I would recommend to everybody else too. And yeah, and it also, I'm sure you know this, but it holds the big boy mags too. Now this mag that I have right here actually is, I don't know if you guys know this, but because when you put a mag like this, and don't worry, I'm not going to cock the gun, but when you put a mag like that, the big mag, the 33 rounder in a Glock, it has a lot of wiggle, okay? So what I did was I put a little bit of electrical tape just around the front side. I left the back blank or open so I could see how many rounds are in it. And I never really use this mag. This is just kind of like a in case shit hits the fan mag kind of thing, But I like it anyways. It's really cool. But anyways, and even this fits in there pretty nicely, and it still comes out pretty nicely. So, and that's a little much to have right there, but it's easy to grab at least, You can just grab it, boom, boom, if you need it. Okay. And let me put the mag holder on and show you exactly how good it is and how good it actually works. Because I bet it's a little, I don't know, kind of, I would say, too good to be true kind of thing. Like, yeah, sure, I'm sure you can make it, but it probably sucks, And I would think the same thing. But surprisingly, it does not. And this belt that I have is just one of these, belt that you just loop through. And I love these kind of belts because there are no loops. You don't have to keep cutting new holes when you keep getting fatter like me. But yeah, what I did with this belt too was there was a fray right here. So to make it a little smoother going in and out and pulling it out, I just taped over it because I don't know about you, but I don't really care about, I have a girlfriend that I've been with for over 3 years, so I don't really care what, most women or anybody really thinks what I look like. So, as long as I look good as long as I think I look good and my girlfriend thinks I look good, doesn't really matter to me. And, if you're at the range, who really gives a shit what you look like, It's not a beauty contest, so. That's what people say about Glocks is, oh, they're hideous guns. They're hideous. They're hideous. And it's like, I'd rather have the hideous gun that is durable, reliable, will never, it's kind of like James Yeager said, Glocks are like fat chicks, okay? They are, they'll do anything for you. They'll, make your soup when you're sick. They'll be there when you need them to. They'll do things in the bedroom that you never expected a woman to do for you. But not like say 1911s or I don't know, any other nice like fancy $6,000 handgun that you need to clean every day for it to run properly. Those are like high maintenance chicks. Those are like the hot, smoking hot girls that are like, yeah, man. And you go to bang them, and they just lay there like a plastic doll. And it's like, just because you're hot doesn't mean that you don't have to put any effort in, And that's what my kind of experience is. Don't get me wrong, 1911s are great. They're fantastic guns. They're excellent, but they're nothing that I would want in a battle situation, a zombie apocalypse, something like that. I would not want. First of all, they hold only 8 shots. Secondly, they are, secondly they have yeah, sure, it's a bigger round, but statistically and ballistically, they don't do much more damage than 9 millimeters. Okay, they just don't. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what you guys leave for comments. They just don't. It's been ballistically proven over and over and over. Yes, they are a bigger bullet. Yes, they will stop. They have a little bit more stopping power than a 9 millimeter. But, and this is a big but, you can hold twice as many rounds. So all that extra stopping power is worthless. It makes it's literally pointless because I have twice as many rounds as you. So yeah, you have double the stopping. You have even you don't have double the stopping power, but say you did, it doesn't matter because I have twice the rounds. So yeah, sure, you're gonna if you did have double the stopping power, you'd get it done in less shots. But I have 9 more shots that I can shoot. So in case it doesn't go down, which 9 times out of 10 it will, because they still put a hole in you and they still, will easily kill you. It just makes me mad when people say that 9 millimeters are for pussies and 45s and 40s and But anyways, that's a different subject. Anyways, let me show you this mag pouch. Just came up. Now, what I do is I put the mags in the front. Not in the front, I mean. I put the back of the mag facing this way. Okay? Now, in my experience, that makes it easier. That makes it easier to grab and put in the gun. Now, this big sweater I'm wearing is kind of in the way, but as you can see, it works great. Here, I'll do a little demonstration, I guess. Okay, just come over here where. Okay. So, let's say you are. No, I'm not loading this gun. Yes, there is ammo in this mag, but I'm not loading it. Okay, calm down. I know what I'm doing. So let's say that you are at the range, okay, and you this is your mag pouch. You just made it. You just went to the range. You're at the range. Pow, 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 pow. Empty mag. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, just like that. Okay. So let me do it again for you fast. Okay. Put this mag back in. Okay. Here, I'll take the big mag out. I'll use the little mags. Okay, so you're at the range. Boom, 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 boom. Your mag runs out. What do? Boom, 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 boom. You're empty. Boom, 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 boom. Right back at it. Okay? And it's that simple. It's that easy to do, and these things are durable. They'll last as long as you want them to last, and your mags won't fall out, and they're only $4 or $5 tops. So I would strongly recommend making yourself one. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Killer B23, and please subscribe, comment, like my videos, dislike them, whatever. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you didn't like. Just kind of give me your feel on if you're liking my videos or not. I would really appreciate it. Kind of a lot of effort goes into making these videos, and I know I'm not big or anything like that, but I don't know, it's just fun, something to do. So, it kind of, it makes it a little bit worth it when people, ask me questions or tell me, how they feel. As long as it's constructive, don't be a dick. Just, tell me voice your opinion in a, sophisticated and, kindly manner. Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. Everybody have a great day.